Dr. Aphra issue 27 sees monster hunters Win-Loss and Nock meet with Princess Leia Organa. He has an important mission for them: retrieve the 000 matrix at any cost. Nock refuses to kill anything and knows Leia isn't who she says she is, since she can smell the bioengineering on her. Win-Loss tries to get the Leia imposter to quadruple their price as Nock spots Aphra on a view screen, learning it is a direct feed from the 000 matrix. The couple immediately say that they will do it after Leia says that they can incapacitate the droid and kill the woman. The hunters leave and Leia removes her face, revealed to be Dr. Evazan, who reassures Ponder that the hunters will spice up their study on evil. Aphra meanwhile tries to locate the cyberneticist Professor Prexo to get the bombs out of their head, but he's on the other side of the city, which is difficult for them to traverse since it is a mega city full of cops. 000 says that the city is not too bad, pointing out a group of lawmen throwing people and defective droids over the platform and into the void below the city for their crimes, saying that justice is served. Aphra has a plan, but Trip doesn't care, causing Aphra to remind him that they are in this position because he couldn't help but butcher someone they needed. Trip says that they are there because of her, and her garbage life caused them to get implanted with these bombs in the first place. Aphra admits to that and asks if they can try and trust each other just for a little bit. Later, the two approach a shuttle driver and try and buy their way into the train, and the driver wants more money, but Trip tries to intimidate her. The driver lets them on, but the droid needs to ride in the droid cart, which angers the killer protocol droid. The driver calls the police about a defective droid unit, and soon some drones grab them, dropping the protocol droid into the void. As the driver tries to tell Aphra that she can still ride, the bomb begins its countdown, causing her to jump from the ledge and into the void after 000. She finds the droid being scavenged by someone using a giant monster that is trying to eat him. The young scavenger tries to warn her not to cross her, but Aphra's blaster forces the young scavenger to drop the prize. 000 goes to attack her, but Aphra warns him that the girl's worm will attack since it's fiercely protective of her owner and will kill the droid if the scavenger is hurt. After settling down, Aphra learns that the girl's name is Volada Clam, and she is one of the millions of immigrants, defective and homeless who live in the fog-shrouded void. Aphra tries to get to business, but 000 intervenes, saying Aphra wants the woman's worm monster to carry them across the city in under 9 hours so they can get their bombs out of their head. Clam agrees but wants something in return, so Aphra offers her money. The scavenger has no use for money down here. Aphra says that if this all works out, then she can have 000. Aphra of course is lying, but Trip still is wary of how Aphra operates, knowing that she could easily betray him. The trio set off through the fog, and Aphra learns that Clam is a war refugee who was sent to Milvain by her parents with the promise of safety, but it was all propaganda and her family were thrown into the void because they owned a worm monster. No parents were killed in the fall. Trip tries to get a rise out of Aphra, saying that she sees herself in the young woman and that he hopes Aphra knows that she will betray her. Aphra tells the droid that he knows nothing about her, but Trip disagrees, going on about how many people Aphra has crossed. Suddenly she mentions Tam Postler, and the droid learns that supposedly dead lawman is back, now infected by the force-sensitive fungus. The undead lawman blasts them with his giant cannon, using its force powers to disarm Aphra. At this point, Aphra tries to explain to 000 what the hook spores are as Tam comes for the droid, saying his transponder signal led the lawman to him. Trip finds that impossible, but Tam says the force can reassemble more than just flesh as a rebuilt BT-1 arrives, set to annihilate the scum. Dr. Aphra issue 27 was a great action-packed issue that reintroduced the funny trapper hunters from the annual earlier this year. I'm very much liking this adventure Aphra and 000 have found themselves on, and I love how Trip continues to point obvious things out to Aphra and obvious character flaws she has. It's also great that Aphra sees so much of herself in this child, which of course Trip is then able to make jabs at since the child will probably end up betraying them. The return of BT is quite fantastic, as well as the spore-infected undead Tam Postler, which itself is just worth the price of this issue. I'm going to give this issue a 9 out of 10. Hey everyone, thanks for watching my newest video. If you enjoyed it, you might also like to check out my other reviews here on my channel. You can also follow me on various social media platforms like Twitter by searching Matt_FOS, or even join the Comic Multiverse Discord server and chat with other comic book fans, including myself and Joel from Cape Joel. Want cheap comics and trades? Head over to the book depository with the link in the description to get the cheapest trades and comics around, along with free shipping anywhere in the world. Until next time, this has been Matt of the Fortress of Solitude. Thank you so much for watching.